Thanks, I think. Carolyn Farmer and Tina Jones are with the Crescent City Toastmasters, and Toastmasters is a global organization for everyone, and you can learn more about their mission and programs from an upcoming event. Good to see you, ladies.
Hi.
It's good to be here.
Thank you.
When is it's not really an open house as much as it's a lunch and learn, maybe?
A lunch and learn. Yes, it's on June the 19th at 12:05.
At 12:05, not
yes.
12 o'clock straight up.
12:05, give people plenty of time to get there on their lunch hour. And it is at 318 Main Street on the 4th floor.
And downtown?
Downtown Evansville. Very good,
okay.
yes. Downtown Evansville.
And there are several Toastmasters organizations around the area, aren't there?
Yeah, there are quite a few, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about your involvement, Carolyn. How did you get hooked up with Toastmasters? You're always in so many interesting things, tuning piano, singing with groups. You've been on the show many times, writing.
My friend Jane Crowley told me that I needed to go to Toastmasters, and they had an open house, and so I went as her guest, and I just love it. We do so many different things other than just give speeches. We critical thinking, networking, have a whole list here on our Facebook page for the event. Effective feedback, run efficient, organized meetings. It's just such a professional organization. But not only that, I made a whole bunch of new wonderful friends.
I bet that connection is the best thing either. Also with like-minded people, and you're learning to take criticism about your performance or ideas. That's so important in these days.
I really love it because I used to, anytime I would do public speaking, I was so terrified of giving any kind of pause. And now I realize that pause can be your friend. You know, if you're having a regular conversation, hopefully you pause during the conversation. Hopefully. And so with Toastmasters, you've learned that it's okay to take a deep breath, sometimes not so deep breath, and then just go on with your speech. Gives you time for them to think about what you're saying.
Well, Carolyn gave us a bit of the list of all the activities. What's a typical meeting like?
They're very structured. You get a paper that tells you what's going to happen at what time. I mean, it's just like they have the invocation, and then they have the introduction. Everyone introduces themselves, and everything is timed. They even have a timer, and so that way nobody goes over. And they get like a ding if they go over, or a red light, so they know when to stop. And then people have a chance to give them corrective criticism, which I think is really good because you really think about how you're going to word it. And that helps us to, like, if we ever have somebody that works under us, it helps us to know how to confront that person. Like Carolyn said, it's more than just giving speeches. It's learning how to conduct a meeting, how to give that personal feedback, things like that. So I really like it.
Also, we do table topics. So you ask a question, and then you pick somebody to answer it. It really puts you on the spot.
So, but you have to think. I mean, you're really thinking on your feet and
Yes.
talking about this subject. Now, can you bow out of a subject?
Yes. Well, you can always say, I pass. Or you can say, I really like Judy's question. I'm going to answer Judy's question. And the other thing is they don't say the name of the person until after they've asked the question. So everybody has to really listen for all of the questions because they don't know if they're going to be called on or not.
All of those things are an asset in every single job you do, to be able to speak and think and communicate clearly. And that's what Toastmasters has been doing since the beginning. And how long has Toastmasters been around? Forever.
Yes.
The early 20s, I believe.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
And how many people are in your group in Crescent?
We have about 18 members.
I think that's about right.
And you'd like to kind of keep it in within that 20-member range? So
we welcome more.
Yes.
But it's because it is at the lunchtime, and especially now during summer, you know, people are on vacations and things. And so sometimes we have 8 to 10, sometimes we even have less. But we always make it work. And there's the thing is, if you're the Toastmaster, you've learned to improvise and get somebody to recruit people to do particular jobs you know, like, oh, we don't have an evaluator, they can't show up, so can you fill in for the evaluator?
So be ready for anything.
You got to be ready
Toastmasters.
for anything.
On your feet.
Well,
Which
thank
is
you
great.
both so much. This is a great opportunity to learn more about this organization that can really change your life. So you see the information there on your screen. Take advantage of the June 19th meeting. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be
Angie.
back with more Local Lifestyles right after this message.